In the previous video, we used a movie clip with a classic motion tween to create a set shot of the goose flying across the stage. We're going to do the same thing using a movie clip and a tween, but this time we're going to create the scene where it is a tracked shot with the goose simply flying in line with the camera and other objects moving past the goose. I've already brought into my library our MC Flying Goose and the Cloud movie clips, along with the supporting movie clips of the goose with the different wing positions that make up the MC Flying Goose. So here in our timeline, I'm going to take layer 1 and simply call it goose, and I've set my background color to light blue and using 12 frames per second. I'm going to bring the flying goose and position him on stage where I want him. And if at this point I simply play, I've only got one frame in my animation, but remember that goose has its own animation of a timeline of 6 sequences, and even though I only have one frame, I can play this as an animation and the goose is flapping its wings. Now let's add in our cloud for this tracked shot. I'm going to add in another layer, call this one cloud, and I'm going to bring it to the bottom so the cloud is behind the goose. I'm going to bring in our MC Cloud movie clip, position it on the right side of the stage. I want to have it move from right to left as the goose moves forward, and then let's make this a 5-second sequence. So at 12 frames per second, that's going to be 60 frames. I'm going to come down to my goose layer, insert a keyframe, and here I want to move this cloud off the stage to the left, and then create our classic tween in between. And so now the cloud is going to move right to left. My goose also needs to be extended down that many frames, so I'm going to insert just a regular frame there, and let's test our animation. Now we may want to have some other objects going past at the bottom, maybe tops of trees, telephone poles, the roof of a house would also help sell this scene. But you get the idea of how we can use movie clips now, not only in a set shot, but also in a tracked shot.